What is up, guys? We are starting our day with a quick oil change on the daily because she's a little bit overdue on one. Oh, that's where I wore my gloves. It's hot. So I took a bunch of time to make sure the oil filter wouldn't fall off and splash, and guess what happened? Let me know down in the comments what kind of car you drive and what kind of oil you run in it. Any WRX guys that run the Brotella T6? That's what I'm running. So now that I'm done with that, I figured I'd turn to the Porsche a bit and get some stuff done. I don't have a timing cover on it right now, and one of the first steps to tuning a Mega Squirt is ensuring that it knows, or that the timing is correct, the ignition timing. So in order to do that, you have to throw a timing light on the car and verify that the timing on the ECU is even with what the actual timing is. So I got to throw a timing cover on it because it's got the little marks there for the degrees, so I can actually check the timing. And in order to do that, I just have to yank the crank pulley off. This is technically the wrong timing cover for the car. It's for a Subaru, but it's like for a dual cam, so it'll still bolt on there and everything, and this will all line up right, but this is not permanent. I'll throw the right one on there at a later time. The one that was on there was melted and destroyed. That's why there's not one on there right now. So I actually ended up having to like cut the timing cover into pieces because it was interfering with the water pump and not wanting to bolt on. But there you can see, right there is where the crank pulley goes on, and there are the timing marks right there. So it's on there. Eventually it'll get, eventually it'll get another stock timing cover, but this will work for the time being. So in the next episode of the Porsche build, look forward to that. We're gonna be setting the base timing and starting setting up the tune, basically. Alright, so my official excuse for not working on the Porsche lately is that the belt tensioner broke. So I haven't had an alternator, so it's been tricky to try to tune it. Now the real excuse, or the truth, is that I've just been lazy, because it's like a $5 part that I could just go buy at the dealer any day, especially since I live right next to the dealer. So I finally picked one up. This is what it's supposed to look like, part of the tensioner. This is my broken one. So I can throw this belt tensioner back together. It's a pretty simple assembly, and throw it back on the car so that I can try to get to tuning again. There's a child crying somewhere. There is my fully assembled and working belt tensioner assembly again. So I'm going to throw this back on the car so that I can tension my belt again. Now, since this is just like little stuff that I'm doing, that's why I'm not putting it in like a proper build video. Just sort of doing like vlog style, because this isn't like enough content to actually make a video out of, I don't think. And it's not really worthy of a video either. So I'm about to head out of the shop. Before I get going though, I'm going to knock some stuff onto the ground and also show you Ben's car. The car, oh come on, focus. There we go. The car that I built the bash bars for in the last video is running now. So this car, it's been sort of a long time coming. It's SR20 with a big turbo, stock ECU. However, the entire harness on the car is custom. It's got, I forget what it is, Origin fenders or something on it, and then a different kit up front with a fancy hood and fancy skirts and bumper and everything. Basically full build, besides a cage at least. Here's what it looks like in the rear now. It's sort of still loose and everything in here, but you got the surge tank, 2 pumps, battery, which still needs boxed in, and then the tube rear end. And you can see the holes right there for the bash bars that we built last video. And those are ready to be bolted on there, just not on there right now. Now, in my opinion, one of the coolest parts about this car is like the wiring harness, which Ben did basically all himself. And actually, now that I am looking at it right now, it is a huge mess because he's in the middle of doing something with it. But as you can see here, this is the entire loom going back Like I said, it's sort of a mess in here right now, but when it's actually all cleaned up, it looks amazing. So ignore all the loose wires. Those all need to be tucked and loomed. I think he was searching for a gremlin last night, but look at this relay and fuse board. It is beautiful, isn't it? So basically eliminated the entire stock harness and went down to just this, and then it still runs the stock engine harness, but that's like the only stock part of the wiring besides the ECU itself. And then he's got a bunch of switches, just a few gauges on there, and battery kill, hydro, fancy shifter, all sorts of stuff. This is a really cool car, and I can't wait to see it on the road, because it's gonna be pretty mean. It already is pretty mean. It sounds pretty gnarly when it starts up. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I know some of you guys have been watching long enough to see the old videos on that, like when we built the tube rear and stuff. So I thought you might be interested in the fact that it's actually running now. Alright, so I left the shop. I'm heading back into town to go look at a car. There's a Subaru Legacy with a potentially slipped timing belt that someone is selling for really cheap, and it's a 96, so it's non-interference, so wouldn't need heads replaced or anything, just the timing belt thrown on there and it would be good to go. I'm back from vacation, that's why I've been away, but I'm back and I'm ready to make some more videos. Clean up the lens. So if you've been attentive, you would know that I've had this van in the background of some of my videos. I got it for free and I haven't really known what to do with it. And if you guys know the channel BoostedBoiz, they are actually in the same town as me. So I told them they could have it and sort of romp on it and do whatever they wanted for it. So they're on their way over here right now to pick it up. I just don't want to distract from the other projects and stuff, but sort of doing a cleanup day now that I'm back. Got everything pulled out of here, getting rid of that big old heap. So as you saw, Charlie and Kyle just came and picked up the van, so I finally have room in here to work again, thank God. I didn't really record anything, so you can go to their channel. If you haven't heard of it, just link in the description, and it'll have a video showing all the stuff with the van, I'm sure, because they were filming the whole time. Yeah, they're really cool dudes, so check their stuff out if you haven't seen it already. I'm guessing though, considering they have so many more subscribers than I do, a lot of you guys already follow them. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video off there. I need to go pay my rent for the shop, so I'm gonna go do that and go get some other errands done. But yeah, this was like a couple days mixed in together, so all that work that I was doing on the Porsche with the tensioners and stuff was the other day. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new here, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Peace out.